Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about how to turn your list into buyers. Because bottom line, it doesn't matter how many people you have on your list, or even the size of your list. If those people aren't buying, then it's not a good list. And so, how do we do that? Do we start turning your list into buyers? Well, first, you need to kind of figure out what kind of subscriber do you have on your list. And what do I mean by the subscriber? Are they a paid subscriber or are they a newsletter subscriber? The reason why this is important because it really is two different mindsets. You have the newsletter subscriber who usually signed up because they want information. They want either updates to your blog or they want some type of free information. They're not really in the mindset of buying because they didn't buy anything to get on the list. A paid subscriber is somebody who did exactly just that. They just paid to get on the list. This could be either through a product sale or even through a $1 offer. It doesn't have to be a lot that they paid, but they just paid something to get on the list. And the reason why whenever you set up your list, you want to keep these two groups separate. You know, it is good to have a free newsletter subscriber because, you know, you could get a lot of people that way. And it's really just about casting out a big net and getting as many people as possible, because ultimately, if you follow the email demon process, you're going to learn how to really start turning those free or the freebie seekers into paid subscribers. And the paid subscribers is really where you're going to be noticing a lot of your conversions and a lot of your sales are coming from. Where you might have anywhere between a 2 to 3% conversion rate with your newsletter subscribers whenever an email gets sent out, you can have upwards to almost 40 to 50% with a paid list. Why? Because they bought something. They're in a buying relationship with you. They've already established a trust with you that they trust exchanging cash or exchanging some type of a money with you. They have a higher trust value. In turn, people only buy from people they know, like, and trust. So if you already have a list that has already trusted you to make that transaction, you know, it's always easier to get repeat business from people who's already paid you than it is trying to convert people who are just, you know, trying to look for free information. Because, you know, free content is good. It's good to get free content. We're going to be going into some detail about how to use free content to really explode your business. But a newsletter subscriber is really just looking for free content. And if you usually try to send them offers, they get a little upset. They say you're spammy, and this is where a lot of your complaints come because they don't want to buy anything. They just want some free information. But a paid subscriber that's already paid you, they would love and cherish free information. It has a higher perceived value to them because they're already used to paying you to get information from you. Now you're giving it something for free. It has a higher perceived value in their eyes, and they're a lot more grateful. So we're going to get into a little bit into detail a little bit later about how to use the free content, but let's start talking about a little bit of how we can start turning newsletter type of subscribers into a paid subscriber. And it doesn't mean that they have to pay a lot. Like I said, even $1 is something to qualify somebody as a paid subscriber because they've already raised their hands once saying, yes, I will give you money. And if they've raised their hand once, then chances are they'll do it again. So what can you do? You could basically create $1 offers to get as many people paid as possible. So the newsletter subscriber think they're looking for free information, so sending out maybe a $497 product or even a $97 video training and stuff like this, that's a little bit of a stretch. You haven't established any trust for your buyers. But basically $1, that is a good entry-level barrier. That's a good entry-level price just to get people used to buying from you, because really it doesn't really take as much or anything additional to sell a $1 item as it does a $1,000 item. It takes just the same amount of convincing. If you can get them to pull out their credit cards and feel safe with you, then ultimately you'll win the sale. So it's all about getting people to feel safe with you, and $1 is a good offer. And honestly, I've seen a lot more conversions even on a small list, as little as just 1,000 people of paid subscribers, I've been able to outsell a lot of people that have over 100,000 newsletter subscribers. So that's one thing that I would start thinking about. You can create $1 offers. It could just be even creating a report, and instead of hey, giving the report away for free, just say, hey, I was going to sell this for $19.95. Why don't you go ahead and pick it up for $1 since you are my newsletter subscriber? So it does add value. It does add the sense that they're getting a discount and they're getting a deal. That will help the conversions, but ultimately you're just trying to filter in as many people to the paid subscriber status. So newsletter subscriber is still a good thing to have, because you're just casting that big net. Not saying that you're never going to make money with newsletter subscribers, but you'll always see higher conversions coming from a paid subscriber. So go out there, cast a net with free newsletters, free offers, but ultimately if they're not willing to spend $1 with you, they're not willing to spend $1,000 with you. So get as many people on that $1 offer. So what I would suggest doing is kind of create a kind of a list. Try to create up to 4 or 5 different ideas of reports you can either do, or even if it's a PLR product, or just something that you can sell for $1. Maybe you already have a product. Well, what about sending a special discounted offer to your newsletter subscribers, the people that hasn't paid anything yet? It'll be worth, yes, taking the hit in the short term, just to start building that buyer relationship, that buyer's trust with them. So start creating your kind of your offers of your $1 offer, and then go on to the next video as soon as you got kind of a list, probably about 4 or 5 different types of offers you can give to them, because not all offers are going to convert with all people. So that's the reason why we suggest kind of getting a list of about 4 or 5. But as soon as you got that list, then go on to the next video.